Brakes are one of the most important safety features on your car, so keeping them in top shape is non-negotiable. Over time, brake pads wear down and need to be replaced, and doing it yourself can save you a lot of money. In this video, I'll walk you through the entire process of replacing your car's brake pads step by step, with tips to make the job smoother and safer. Before we start, let's talk about why brake pads matter. They're the parts that press against the rotors when you hit the brake pedal, creating the friction that slows your car down. Worn-out pads don't just reduce stopping power, they can damage your rotors and even cause unsafe driving conditions. So learning to replace them yourself is a great skill for any car owner. All right, let's get into the tools and parts you'll need for this job. You'll want a set of new brake pads for your specific vehicle, a jack and jack stands, a lug wrench, a C-clamp or brake caliper tool, a socket set, and some brake grease. Safety gear is also important. Gloves and safety glasses will keep you protected from dust and debris. Step 1 is preparation. Park the car on a flat surface, engage the parking brake, and loosen the lug nuts on the wheel slightly before jacking the car up. Once the car is securely supported on jack stands, remove the wheel completely to expose the brake assembly. Step 2 is removing the caliper. Locate the brake caliper. It's the part that clamps down on the pads. There are usually 2 bolts holding it in place. Use your socket wrench to remove them, then gently slide the caliper off the rotor. Be careful not to let it hang by the brake hose, support it with a piece of wire, or rest it on something stable. Next, take out the old brake pads. They should slide out easily from the caliper bracket. This is a good time to inspect the rotors for deep grooves or uneven wear. If they're badly damaged, you might want to have them resurfaced or replaced before installing the new pads. Now, before the new pads can go in, you need to compress the caliper piston. This is where the C-clamp or brake caliper tool comes in. Place it over the piston and slowly push it back into the caliper housing. This creates enough space for the thicker new pads to fit properly. Once that's done, it's time to install the new pads. Apply a thin layer of brake grease to the back of each pad and to the caliper slides. This helps prevent squeaking and ensures smooth movement. Slide the new pads into the caliper bracket, making sure they're seated securely and facing the right direction. Then carefully place the caliper back over the pads and rotor and tighten the caliper bolts back to their proper torque specification. This is important because over or under tightening can cause uneven wear or even brake failure. Let's pause for a second. If you're finding this step-by-step guide helpful, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe for more clear, beginner-friendly car repair tutorials. I post videos that save you money and give you the confidence to work on your own car, so stick around for more. All right, with the caliper reinstalled, move to the other wheel and repeat the same process. Most of the time, brake pads should be replaced in pairs, either both front or both rear, to ensure even braking performance. Once you're done with both sides, reinstall the wheels, hand tighten the lug nuts, and lower the car back to the ground. Then tighten the lug nuts fully in a star pattern to make sure the wheel seats evenly. Before you drive anywhere, pump the brake pedal a few times until it feels firm. This seats the brake pads against the rotors. If you skip this step, your brakes might feel soft or not respond properly the first time you try to stop. It's also a good idea to take the car for a short, careful test drive in a safe area. Listen for any unusual noises and check that the car stops smoothly. New pads often need a short break-in period called bedding, where you gradually bring them up to temperature by making a series of gentle stops. This helps them perform their best and last longer. Replacing your own brake pads can seem intimidating at first, but once you've done it once, you'll see how straightforward it is. The biggest things to remember are working safely, supporting the car properly with jack stands, and taking your time to ensure everything is reinstalled correctly. And there you have it. That's how you replace brake pads on your car. Not only have you saved money on labor costs, but you've also gained the satisfaction of doing it yourself. If this guide gave you the confidence to try it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more car repair and maintenance tutorials. Drop a comment below if you want me to cover other DIY jobs like changing brake rotors or bleeding brake lines. I might feature your suggestion in the next video.